Hello, welcome.
Welcome.
Absolutely.
Yep.
We are now social distancing, but not quite as much.
Yes, not as far.
Exactly.
Yeah.
we have a new setup, which I think is going to work pretty well.
I think so.
Don't you?
Yeah.
And the only thing that we don't know yet is whether we're going to be able to see our comments, and I think it's going to work. Don't you?
I hope so. Exactly. I'm still trying to find where we are here. So, just hang on a second. There we are.
Oh, so you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I've got my Surface here, and I should look at that and just see how to do this.
Exactly.
I don't see any comments yet, so let's see what happens.
People are joining though.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So people are
there's
joining.
someone.
Exactly. But yeah, okay, we can finally see it on the other computer. We've got 3 computers happening. So
yeah, well, I tried putting my Surface, but I don't know where it is. Where is the live?
You just have to find what we're wearing.
Yeah, that's right. No, I couldn't see any of them.
You couldn't see any?
No, but on the other hand, the good thing is that the comments are here.
They are
in front of us,
yes.
Nice and big on our big monitor. So
absolutely. Yay, yes. So it might be a little confusing for me to be looking at this anyways.
You probably don't need to
I
anymore.
probably don't need to.
This is so good.
I'm going to just, I might leave it open.
Well, we are getting really good at this streaming stuff,
We are. We've done really good. And, we're almost as funny as the 2 news people I saw last night. So
we're not that funny. So tell me, because she was just telling me.
I was just telling you a story, exactly. I watched the local news, which is Czech on the island. Anyways, they have their social distancing, so not everybody is in the studio at the same time.
Yeah.
So the 2 guys, one is the weather guy, and the other one is just a news person. They've been out in the field, so they've been traveling around the island, going to different locations, promoting small businesses and things like that. Yesterday, they ended up at a fellow newscaster's who was doing the 5 o'clock news at her house. And they said, yes, we're out in the field, and we ended up out in, a certain area, and, look at the lovely yard. And so they span across the yard, and she goes, oh my God, that's my backyard. So she didn't know that they were going there. The next thing you know is one of the guys comes out of the house wearing her house coat and eating a sandwich that he made in her house. Who let them into the house? I don't know. But anyway.
Well, maybe it was a setup, but maybe it wasn't. It sounds really funny.
But you could see her dog inside of the house going, who are these guys in the backyard?
Good story.
At least that's what I was thinking that the dog was thinking.
Yeah, exactly. Good story.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah.
So it's good to see a little, laughter
humor
on the news with everything else.
I agree.
Yeah.
Especially local. It's really cute.
Absolutely.
Loretta's here, Daisy, Kathy Jo Nelson. I believe you're new. If I'm mistaken, I'm sorry, but I think you are. So welcome. Rachel Bitten, Wanda Sako.
Yeah.
Oh, I never can say your last name. Oh, my goodness.
Sakawi.
Yes, Sakawi.
Sorry, Wanda.
Hello, Sue Donnelly.
Hi, Sue.
And Jennifer Gowan. Kathy is here, CUR. Kathy Bird, thank you very much for joining us. You are kind of in the dark a little. I'm sorry, but we don't feel like we're in the dark a little, do we?
No, but it might look a little bit shady.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe we should adjust the lighting.
Adjust the lighting?
Yeah.
That means I have to get up and move.
Nah, that's okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Mary's here. Mary Woodrow, I don't think she's been here either. I think you're new, right?
No.
Wanda, Becky Clegg, Roxy. Roxy's new. Carolyn de Bleek Anderson. Good morning from California. Nice to see you. And Joy is here from Sydney, Australia.
Exactly.
Yay.
What did the lady before her say that? Something about, are you in Berkeley? Oh, replying to Donna. Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah. Hi, girls. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. We like to look great. We don't always, I must say. This is actually always the day that we get dressed up. It used to be Sunday.
That's right.
I'd get dressed up.
Yes.
No more. It's Friday morning.
No. As a matter of fact, lately on Sundays, I'm not even, washing my hair or anything like that. I do brush my teeth.
Oh, but thank you.
That's as far as it goes. I know you needed that information, didn't you?
Hello, Kat. Loretta is here. I may leave. I'm supposed to have a meeting. Aw, poor you. Probably a Zoom meeting or something.
That's right.
And Helen O'Malley is here. Biggest thing will be tree houses. How about, what? Where did that come from? Okay, Helen, I just want to know, where did that come from? It sounds like it's the next biggest thing.
Oh, treehouse
is a
in the
tree
backyard.
house. So that sounds like an awesome
treehouse backyard sampler.
Love it.
That's good.
And also they have tiny houses in the backyard. So I guess you can isolate in there.
Yes. I keep on saying to
one.
my husband that I need a she shed.
Yes, exactly. Those are the kind.
And he says, "Why? You've got a sewing room." You know.
That's not fair. It's too small.
That's right. No.
Actually, what would be good is if we all bought one of those great big containers.
Yes.
And do a bit of container renovation, you know, create something out of a container for she shed.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big room, actually. Cynthia's here. Patty England is here. Michelle.
Hello.
Jill. Sylvie. Wonderful. Oh my, I need to spend some time with you gals. It's been a rough day. Oh, I'm sorry, Sylvie.
I had a rough day yesterday, so I understand completely. I did have a rough day yesterday.
I went in there about 4 o'clock and I said, "What's going on? You're looking so sad." And then you said, "Nothing really. I'm just tired," but that's not quite true.
Yeah, no.
There was a lot of stuff you were trying to get through.
I'm going on holidays, so I was trying to rush and get everything done before I left on holidays. And of course, we had new computers hooked up last weekend. So trying to learn new computers when you're trying to get things done before you go on vacation might be a little stressful.
It was quite stressful. You're not the only one, but really, I know that the brunt of it was on you because you were trying to teach us stuff.
I was trying to teach. I was trying to figure out, and and yesterday, anyways, I went home and had wine and sat in the sunshine for a while. So everything's better today.
Brilliant. Carol Reed, hello from Florida. Nancy Burnett, I didn't say hi to you yet. Nice to see you, Nancy. You're down in Washington. Brenda Wilson and Jill, it's Fry. Yay. Yeah. Fry, yay. That's a good one. Tammy Thompson, Pretty Cloudy Sky. Carol Nash, Trisha's here. Kathy Jo Nelson is saying, "Yep, shady is a good word. Thank you." Beverly Roscom Sharp, good morning from Texas. And Mary Hawthorne. And I think Sylvia Kuntz is here too. Kathy Jo Nelson says, "I've been here before. I just added my middle name." Oh. Kathy Nelson. Is that funny? We recognize you guys by your handle.
Absolutely.
You know, the name that you have. And there are a number of people who put their husband's name in. Yes. Not quite sure. Maybe you're sharing or something. So it looks a little bit like, am I talking to Ted?
Yeah. That's right.
Milady, thank you for coming. Loretta's here. Meeting got canceled. Yeah.
Yay. Who wants a meeting on a Friday anyway?
Exactly.
Especially Friday afternoon.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I agree. Helen says, "I think about all the parents who will need a place for the kids to hang this summer. Playgrounds won't be open for a while. CBC is doing a show about tree houses." Well, thank you, Helen. That's a new thing. And to have a new thing in the needlework world is fun. Definitely. Absolutely. So thank you. Have a wonderful holiday, Thea, she said.
Yes.
Joy, I'm not getting the holiday.
No, Taya's not getting the holiday. I am.
Lisa's getting the holiday. That's why she had to teach us everything. And actually, Kathleen comes twice this coming week.
That's right.
And then we also have Carolyn, who doesn't know anything about computers, really, right, Carolyn? You're not going to be set up to download orders or anything like that.
No, so I think I got Kathleen set up. And you know how to do it as well
as a backup.
Yes. So that was the main thing for this week.
Exactly. The last thing we want to do is get you off your porch.
Yes.
Or out of your sewing room.
How do I do this? I don't know without looking at it. So
anyway, so thank you, Joy. But maybe I'll get a holiday sometime at the end of the summer. Anne says, "Hello from Indiana. You're sitting closer to each other."
Yes, we are.
Well, we're actually in BC. We're very fortunate because it isn't like that all over the world.
Yes.
And we're, of course, still trying to be a little bit careful. But I think we're in stage 2.
Yeah.
I think at the end, after the holiday, we're in stage 2. Which stage 1 was, pretty much locked up, and then stage 2 now
we start opening a little bit. With social distancing.
So they've got things like parks are opening.
Yeah.
Some
Playgrounds
parks.
will not.
No,
No.
but some parks are open.
Some parks will open.
What else did they say? Something about restaurants, but out in the, like, where they're going to close all of Government Street
Yes.
so that restaurants can open outside,
Open outside, absolutely.
which is cool
Yeah.
because no cars. Hello.
I think government should be blocked off to traffic anyway.
I agree with you.
Yeah, especially between where the inner harbor is,
Yeah.
all the way up to
Harold
probably Johnson.
or
You know,
you guys don't know where
you
all
don't know
that
what we're
is.
talking about, but that would be about a 4 or 5 block stretch.
And we have that, when I was still living in Amsterdam, there were several big streets that were just walking streets.
Mhm,
Like, they're too
pedestrian,
narrow
yes.
for anything like bicycles or even cars or trucks or anything. So they just made them walking
Yeah.
things, and they're like outdoor malls.
Absolutely.
That would be lovely.
And bring the tables out from the restaurants and enjoy the sunshine.
Yes, and have these huge, what they call
absolutely.
them, they call them terraces,
Yes.
I think,
Oh, yes.
in Europe.
Yep.
But anyway, have huge patio places, right? So
Yes.
that there's enough room for all of those people to sit far apart from one another.
Exactly. But apparently the ferries won't be running quite up to the regular.
No.
So,
but anyway, that's our news from this end of the Northwest America.
Exactly. And apparently we had gone, what was it, 6 days without a case.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a case yesterday.
Yeah, one case yesterday.
One case yesterday.
And the ICUs are gradually
Yes.
emptying. We also, I think, still have no tourists in place.
No.
Can't come here. Sorry.
Yeah.
And in fact, I think the American border, or the border between America and Canada, is still closed.
Absolutely.
And I think they want to extend that for some time, except for goods and services, I think.
Essential services.
Essential services. But still, we feel like, there's a little bit of room to breathe here.
Yes.
So I know that's in your future, wherever you are.
Absolutely.
Just hold on tight to, that hope, because things can't continue to stay the same. They never do.
No, they do. It's evolving all the time.
Exactly. And
we just have to be patient.
I am waiting for those lovely scientists to get at this, but so are we all. And it looks like there's a whole bunch of people here. Yeah, there's 54 people, it looks like. Yes. And Wanda says somebody South Spring did that. Jennifer, thank you. Your samplers in the background are so pretty. Thank you. Sorry, I meant Lisa. Have a great holiday. That's okay.
Thank you. Will do, Joy.
Don't be sorry. I think it's great. She's getting away for a while. It's always good to get a break from your.
Well, yes. Otherwise, I go
work.
Totally crazy, more so than what I already am. So
just make your eyes really wide.
That's right.
Hello, Patricia Rideout. You're here. Brenda Lichtleyer. That's nice. And Heather Helsett. I don't believe we've had Heather here before, so welcome. And Jennifer says, I love walking the streets. Oh, Jennifer, you know that's not politically correct, right?
That could be taken all sorts of ways, Jennifer.
But you're right. Helen says, entire downtown Vienna has been pedestrian only for years.
Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely.
I think it's a lovely way to enjoy the downtown. And if you live downtown, it can be, like, you can get alleys and things, hopefully, that you can, transport stuff back and forth. Or in the middle of the night. I think a lot of people do that in the middle of the night, too. Tammy says, sharing deck space. She's doing her language class. Good for you, Tammy. You're homeschooling. And looks like Cleary Kite is here.
Good morning.
Hello, Cleary. Patty, yes, I love Victoria too. And of course, we're not living right in Victoria.
No.
We live outside. I live quite a bit north near Sydney and the ferries. And you live halfway between.
I do. I live halfway between pretty much everything.
Yeah, exactly. You can go by and see your parents. And Jean Morrison, hello. Gail Thauberger, good morning. Hello, Sandra de Leon, nice. So it looks like we've gotten to the bottom with Sandra Morris and Ann Johnson Kendall. So many nice new people. I'm so glad you're here. And it's not like we know you, but the fact that we recognize your names.
We're recognizing names.
We're beginning to know
glad
that
you're
way.
Joining us.
Yeah, for sure. So I actually had to text my daughter Petra to find out whether there was a mail out going out this weekend. And I don't know if I got anything back. Let me just see.
Maybe she's still sleeping.
Well, could be, because she wasn't feeling well this week, so it's possible that there isn't a mail out. But if there is, you'll find it in your inbox.
Absolutely. Yes.
But we don't need to talk about a mail out.
No, we don't.
Plenty of things to talk about.
We've got some lovely designs.
We do have actually some nice designs, and I think one of the reasons that I chose these designs is because we talked about N is for nurse.
Yes.
And that actually is a part of a whole series of designs of alphabet samplers.
Yeah, alphabet samplers.
Exactly.
I should bring my wall hanging in.
I wish I'd thought of it this morning. That would have been so good.
I wish I'd thought of it too.
I'm sorry.
We keep on talking about bringing it in, but
I know. I should actually. Maybe we should email you, both of us.
Yeah, probably
email
a good idea.
at home, and then you can bring it after you get back from your holiday.
Yes, that's a good idea.
And it looks like Mira Sanchez. Hello from Hola,
Colombia.
I should guess, from Colombia. Nice to see you. And Anne says, I know you, Thea. I used to have a shop in Muncie. Oh, you would know Anne Kendall then.
It's
What's the name of your shop? Because I didn't always wasn't always in contact with all of our shops.
It sounds familiar, Anne, but I can't remember what your shop name would have been. So
sorry about that. Yeah. There's so many names in the world.
Oh, there are. Yes,
and
absolutely.
We have a lot of them right here. Yeah. I'm thinking a Zoom might be fun. We could actually see everyone and chat.
That would be an idea.
If we have 60 people, is that then allowed to Zoom with 60 people?
Oh,
do you know?
I don't know.
Maybe they're getting better at that.
It could be, yeah.
Because it used to be that you Zoom with like 5 people and everyone gets muddy and you can't see anything.
So. I think you can actually, because there's been a lot of
improvement.
Choirs singing together, but social distancing, right?
That's true. Yeah, that would be kind of fun. Well, good idea. Why not?
Something to keep in the mind for.
Anne says the silver needle.
Well, silver needle, Anne. Yes.
I guess the context matters a great deal. When I didn't know that you had not got the silver needle.
I don't think it's the same silver needle.
Oh, there's one in Muncie, or there was one in Muncie.
Yeah, I think, the silver needle that we're thinking of is in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Okay, so that's a different one.
That's a different one, yeah.
Well, we still probably had dealt with you,
I think we did, but yes.
Did I ever meet you at really early on when we were when I was attending the occasional? I think I attended 2 trade shows down in South Carolina. I think it was called. I think that's where I went. And if I met you there, that would be interesting. I don't remember, but that would be interesting. And of course, now I'm 71. I don't remember anything. And I've got
that's actually true. That's actually true. Yes.
You know what's so good about that though? Is I get my books on a Kindle, right? And so I have these favorite novels. And the other day I thought, I'm going to start reading this particular author. And I thought, I'll start with number 1. And I went to Amazon, and there it was, number 1. And it says, you already have this book. Oh, okay. So I went and downloaded, or not downloaded, but uploaded, or whatever you call it, because it was put away in the cloud. And so I downloaded it back to my Kindle again. And I did not remember reading it at all, which is so good because it's a great novel.
It's like brand new again.
Yeah. And there's like a whole series of ones that maybe I'll remember 1 or 2 things about, but I get that joy of reading them all over again. Isn't that wonderful?
It is, yes.
There's something about a poor memory. You got to be able to
find joy in it.
Yeah, exactly. And the other good thing is that when I'm designing, I don't remember that I've designed anything before, so I could design something new that is actually old. Oh, Mary Hawthorne says, yes, I'm often in a Zoom meeting of 78 or more.
Oh.
The rules are the rules we use are everyone mutes their microphone, so a lot of background noise is muted.
Okay.
So then the person who sets up the meeting would then say, okay, Mary, say something, or do you put up your hand, or how do you talk at all? You must be able to talk at some point.
Oh, Anne met you in Charlotte.
There you go. Okay, at least my memory about Charlotte was there. It's really nice to see you again here in our group. Thanks, Anne.
Oh, and Kathy. Yeah, entertaining one. Aww.
Oh, don't go back to work yet. In fact, stay home on Friday mornings, no matter what.
Yeah.
You could make new rules.
That's right. Yes, I like this working at home, man.
Actually, I think we did. We've always had you work at home part time,
I
right?
have done work at home, yes.
Not all the time,
Not
but
all the
a
time.
lot of the time.
Yeah.
And just so you know, I got some messages through the Facebook chat group here now that we are 4,000 people in
Oh,
here,
wow.
which is so awesome. But anyway, we got some messages. If you need any help with anything, yes, it is really nice that we are here. But remember, we get messages from a lot of people.
Yes.
So don't expect an answer right away. If you're in any trouble whatsoever, as far as stitching goes, it'd be better if you asked your questions in Facebook because there are lots of people here to help you.
To help you, yes.
But
Yeah.
if you have like an issue because you didn't get your download, which happened to someone this
Yep.
week, I think,
Yes.
or something like that, you can send an email and we will get back to you. Don't worry. No matter what, you will get what you paid for.
Yes.
It's like it's a panic, right? Oh my God, I can't find
Yeah.
it. Where is it?
And I can't contact the place where I got it from.
So you can contact us at info@victoriasampler.com.
Absolutely.
And for that matter, we now are also, we have a help desk. It's
Yes.
called help@victoriasampler.com. We resurrected it. You can put your questions there, but please don't expect an answer that day.
Yes.
If it's on the weekend, we are off work.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, we really have to tell you the rules because otherwise people are like, I called you, I texted you or I whatever,
Yeah.
messaged you on Saturday morning and I didn't hear back from you. Well, because we're not at work.
We're not at work, exactly.
We also need a break. And actually, Lisa and I are the only ones that are here almost full time.
Yes.
So even though we have this magnificent website, which is run by my daughter now, who is doing that only part-time, and we have some wonderful people that have come in. Carolyn is such a treat to have here. She does some bookkeeping. She does lots of other odd jobs, but she's here one morning a week.
Yeah.
And Kathleen, who is now here maybe a couple of mornings a week and a little longer than just the morning.
I would say she comes in pretty much for a full day, 2 days a week.
Oh, really? It's almost a full day,
Almost. I
didn't
think
know
it's
that.
working out to be, depending on the day, about 7 hours.
Well, so that's awesome, but she doesn't really do the day-to-day stuff. She does all the special jobs that are needed. So just want you guys to know we are really happy that you want to ask us questions, and we're even more happy with compliments.
Yes. Yes.
Because that helps us, I can't tell you. Because often all we get in info@victoriasampler.com are problems. And not that we don't want to help.
That's
but
right.
The occasional thanks for all you do is so appreciated.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that's why we like Facebook Friday.
Absolutely.
Because we get all the good strokes.
The good, yes. And that when I'm having a bad week, that's really nice to have on a Friday.
It really is. It's good for you guys, but it's sure good for us too, because we get to connect with people who are positive and happy.
Yes.
And you know that we're here for you as much as possible.
That's right. And the info email comes into my computer, and I tell you, some days it's all I can do to get through all those emails. So
isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I mean, I know we have to hire someone else, but at this time with the COVID going on.
That's right. We cannot have anybody. I mean, we just brought Carolyn back just a couple of weeks ago. So
yep. So from our side, deeply appreciated whoever's watching this or afterwards in a replay or whatever. Just take it to heart. We do love to help you. Keep your questions short so that we can answer shortly.
That's right.
We don't answer long.
But it might not be
right away
immediately after you send the email. It could take a couple of days before we get back to you. And if it's on the weekend, it definitely will be at least 2-3 days.
Yeah, and sometimes I go down because this whole business is in my home.
That's true, which you shouldn't be. But anyway.
So I go running down sometimes and I check, especially if there's a sale on or if there's some new thing happening. I'd go and check and make sure that people are okay. But I must say that I don't want to have to do that every time.
On the weekend, you need your days off too.
So there we go. We've sung our, sad song for the day. Isn't it really not all that bad, and it isn't that bad all the time, but it can get pretty busy.
It can, yes, especially lately.
Yeah.
So Joy, thanks Joy. She loves the newsletter.
Oh, that's good to hear. It's lovely to have up-to-date info and latest samplers. and renewals. I think the newsletter and the new website are awesome.
Thank you.
Now, that's a wonderful comment. Thank you, Joy. Actually, I have to give Petra all the credit for the newsletter because she is the one that's creating it, and she's the one who's deciding what's going to go on sale, etc. We now have left that all up to her. So hopefully she will get to you sometime this weekend, all of you, because if you're on the mailing list for the website.
Yes.
So, there's a newsletter thing that says, sign up for our newsletter. So just sign up and you'll get all the latest news from my daughter, who lives in North Vancouver.
Yes.
It's kind of exciting to be working with my own daughter, I must say. Sometimes I don't know whether it's good because there's family and work and that can get a little touchy sometimes.
Yeah.
But overall, we get along well, and I'm really grateful to her for taking on the technical aspects and also the design aspects because she's a designer, but she's just not a needlework designer yet.
She's a graphic designer.
She's a graphic designer, exactly. So we're really grateful to her. And it says, Brenda says, if it's posted on the Facebook page, other members can also help out. Yeah. So true.
Yes.
And I have seen a couple of those this week.
Yes.
Much appreciated.
Definitely.
But if you post it on the Facebook page, one of our moderators, if we're needed, one of our moderators will send us an email.
Yeah.
Hopefully not so much a messenger message, but an email gets to us because that's where we actually answer.
Yes.
Whereas messenger, sometimes it's on my phone and I don't, I have four thumbs.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they will let us know if that's needed. But when you ask questions on this Facebook page, I am so thrilled with the amount of answers.
Absolutely.
Good ones.
Yeah.
Not just from our moderators, but also from our stitchers.
Absolutely.
Thank you all. Makes a big difference. Pandora's here. Awesome. So let's see if there's anything else. Carol Ann is from Gibraltar. Yes, we are well. Thank you. Monica Quote is from Germany. So good. And I don't think we've had a Monica Quote here before, have we?
I think so.
I'm looking at your.
I think we've seen. You're looking at mine.
Yeah, because I want to see how many people are here, and it doesn't show on this particular.
No, it doesn't.
No,
we're 57 at the moment, so we're doing really good.
You guys, you're just the best. Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to show you N is for Nurse because so many of you were able to download it last weekend.
It was midweek, wasn't it?
Oh, it was midweek because it was
Tuesday or something.
Yeah, because it was International Nurse Day. And
it's so cute.
These alphabet samplers. Oh, here we go. Let's see. I'll do it this way so my arm isn't in the way. These alphabet samplers, I started them. When was that?
Oh my!
Quite a few years ago.
It was quite. I'm thinking 10.
Maybe 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Started with A, and then I couldn't stop, of course. So we did one. I don't know. I think I did one at least every 2 months.
Yeah, you did.
Anyway, so they all have some flowers at the top. And then all of the special stitches start with the letter of that particular sampler. So this nurse has the N up at the top. And, of course, the lady that's always pictured is a lady that has a job that starts with an N.
Yes.
So that was my idea, and we put a nurse in as a lady, but could be a man too.
Yeah.
In fact, there was a stitcher in the group.
I think, yes,
she said she was going to
do it for her son.
Yeah. So I brought out all of them, all of the alphabet samplers. I don't think we're going to be able to show them all.
Probably not all, but let's start,
One thing that I did want to say was we have... I think it's called Victoria Day Weekend. Isn't that what we call it?
That's what this weekend is our Victoria Day weekend.
Yes. And what else is it called? It's something else. May 24th weekend.
Yeah.
So here in Canada, anyway, we honor Queen Victoria, and especially here in Victoria, because, hello, we're named after Queen Victoria. Right. So I do have one sampler, which I love, and it's not a queen, because we did quilter instead for the cube. Yeah. But this one is called E, is for not just elephant and all these wonderful E stitches, and the eagle, but also an empress. So we do have a queen, sort of. I guess the empress, was Victoria the empress too? I don't know if she was an
empress of a couple of countries, like India.
Empress of India? I'm not sure. Anyway, like you say, she looks like a queen, right?
Yes.
It could be a queen. So that's one of the ones that we are probably going to release sometime this weekend as a PDF.
Yep.
Do you have any other ones that we could release as a PDF? What do you think? What do you think, you guys?
Well, let's start with A, and that's what I was thinking is kind of A.
Start with A.
Start with A.
Yeah,
okay.
she's going to do it.
Hold it up. There we go. Can I get
Oh,
closer?
perfect. That's perfect.
I don't know if I can reach any further or reach up.
Well, you do have very long arms.
I do, yes.
So A is for apple and acorn and lots of A's, and of course an angel.
I'm wiggling around too much. Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to do this at arm's length. So
there we go.
There we go.
Well done.
There you go. Ta-da!
And you did all of the hem stitching around the outside, didn't you?
I did, and I also did that on my huge wall hanging too. That took forever.
Oh, you should see this wall hanging. It looks so gorgeous. Some of you have seen it in person.
That's right.
Which I honestly, the first time I saw it, it was not hardly finished at all. You had like one or two at the top.
Yeah.
But this huge piece of linen that actually covers a door.
A door. Pretty much my sewing room door. It hangs on the sewing room door.
So, it's got a great big beautiful black belt pull.
Yes.
Very simple and elegant. And then this beautiful wall hanging all on one piece of linen. Just stunning. And this is a B. B is for B.
B is for bride.
B is for bride. Now, this might be really fun for someone who wants to do a completely different bridal shower gift. Or something to do with a wedding or an engagement or something like that. It's quite different. And it is called B is for bride, but it could be B is for beehive too. I mean, really, it doesn't have to be the bride herself. But that's what we call it. So those alphabet samplers can look absolutely smashing.
They can. Yes.
Also, I didn't want to show you all the alphabet samplers because I just wanted to show you a couple. And I think the Empress is the one that we're going to be releasing this weekend. Yes, I hope so. So what are you going to do on your days off?
What am I going to do on my days off? Probably not a heck of a lot. But, I do have a couple of things I need to finish for releases. So I'll do that.
What are you finishing?
The new little cottage designs into cubes.
Oh, yeah. I did those quite a while ago.
You did?
I'd forgotten all about them.
It's time to get them ready for publication.
That's right. Do we have the little one here?
No, that's all at home.
The French country cottage?
All at home, yeah.
Is the French country cottage at home too?
It is.
She took everything home. It's not
I took
there.
everything home.
So I can't show you, unfortunately.
You can't.
And the thatch cottage, and there's another one, right?
Victorian cottage.
Yeah, you were mentioning.
So those are the two that I'll work on, and then I probably will try to get my mermaid song needle shell completed. And other than that,
Are you planning on cleaning or anything?
Yeah, I'll have
Are you planning on like cooking and cleaning and doing gardening and all that stuff?
I'm not a gardener, so definitely not on the garden.
Well, that's good.
I don't like to get my hands dirty, so
Yeah.
Yeah. So that my husband's a gardener, so I like to tell him what to do. But other than that,
well, that's actually a great idea. I was talking to my partner Richard, and he was saying, well, there's not always that much to do when I'm like feeling tired or feeling not so mentally awake. And I said, but there's always pulling weeds.
Yeah.
And he changed the subject really quickly,
really
I
fast.
noticed.
Yeah.
There was not much interest.
See, I wouldn't know the difference between a weed and an actual good plant. So that would not be good for me to be out there because I'd be pulling the good stuff.
I have a
thinking
feeling
it's a weed.
I have a feeling this is something that you cultivate. This ignorance of those plants.
Absolutely. I've never been a gardener. Even as a child, I did not like having my hands dirty.
Oh, you just like keeping your hands nice and clean.
I do.
So if the plants were really clean and like they were grown in, I don't know, hydroponics or water or whatever, would you then like plants?
They might. I might like them a little bit better than getting my hands dirty, but
very funny. What's your favorite thing to cook on a holiday?
My favorite thing to cook on my holiday is actually, you know what I like to do on vacation is barbecue everything, and my husband does all the cooking. So
Brilliant. See, she's really good at this. Honestly, I envy the fact that she's got Bob just about where he needs to be. He's not watching, is he?
Yeah, I know. I don't. Well, you never know. He actually said, "Yay, I got onto the website," but I don't think he knows how to do the Facebook.
Oh, good, because I wouldn't want him to overhear me. That's pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty undercutting there.
He's a good guy. What can I say?
He sure is. He's really sweet. Hi, Dory Davis.
He does have a stubborn streak in him, though.
Yeah, I know. But then so do you.
Well, this is true. So it's interesting sometimes.
Donna Granger, I have done A through S. Oh, Donna, you've got TUVWXYZ to go, and that's all. WXYZ is just one.
One.
So,
that's
TUV 4.
Yeah.
That's only 4, Donna. You can do it. I know you can. Marie says that's stunning. Thank you. Who does your stitching? I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's interesting because when I first started designing, I know other designers will design on the computer and then they'll have a stitcher stitch it.
Yes.
But because I do so many very small things, almost miniature motifs, and I also spend a lot of time with specialty stitches, I'm looking for things like texture and the way the light hits the design. And if I don't like it, and very often I have to take it out.
You take it out.
I'm stitching it because I need it to look like something nice when it's been stitched, not just on the computer.
Yeah.
So I've done all my own stitching. And I must say, I was starting to stitch the other day again.
And you hadn't stitched for a long time.
I haven't been able to because of the computers and everything. And guess what? It's been, a month or something?
Oh, probably.
Maybe a bit longer. And I just hurt this part of my... I know it sounds weird. Yeah. Sorry. I was so shocked that I actually hurt it.
The finger that you push the needle through.
Yes. Yeah. It's the finger that I pushed my needle through. And I was pushing it through and I went, ow.
Ow.
No callus. I need to build up my calluses.
Build it up again, exactly. Oh, Petra just woke up. Hi, Pet.
Oh, you poor thing. She's been ill, everyone, and suffers from migraines. So this has been a bad week for Petra. I'm so glad you're here.
Yay.
We've been talking about you, but
That's
right. Not in a bad way.
That's probably what woke her up.
Good to have you here. And Patty says, I saw someone here stitch all of them. It is amazing. I have to say, when you see them all together, here, I'm going to show you the bundle, and then no, wait a minute. We've got to get the last one, too. I'll show you the bundle. This is all of them. Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
So this is all of them. They all have tags, as if we didn't know which ones they were. Hello. But back in the days when we would do things according to their product number, these tags were giving our product number. But that's how many there are. And really, I think it took 2 years, maybe 2.5 years.
I think so.
To stitch them all. You'll get to see them in a little while, little by little, right? I have seen Lisa's sampler, but a photo online. It is stunning. Absolutely.
Thanks,
yes.
Deb.
Yes, and actually, we should maybe put up another photo so that people can see it again. Oh, Thea, if Zoom is used, we could all show what we're working on. I know, Kathy, I know. I get that. Deb says, teaser. Oh, that's from the Statch thing.
Yes.
Hi from Breezy, Washington. Hello, Serena Dubé. Nice to see you closer together. You say close together, but we're actually fairly far apart.
Fairly far apart.
We try, usually we would sit at least 1 foot on this side and 1 foot on this side. So we're trying to
we're
be good.
At least, Taya's arm's length.
Yeah.
Because my arm's length is...
And mine arm's length is like that. Anyway. Oh, that's funny. Donna says we hired people to do the art. Yeah. If you got people, that's awesome. By the way, there was a question that I was going to ask you guys. Oh, yeah. Somebody mentioned this week, and I don't know if it was on Facebook or not, but Lisa and I talked about it. We kind of laughed because somebody said, I just don't have any place to put another stitch thing on my walls. And this is a common thing for people who've stitched a lot.
Hey, I sympathize.
And I asked you. It was in the office. I asked you. I said, well, where are you going to put that? And what was it that I asked about? Because you were going to finish something.
Could have been Mermaid Song.
No, it was a little thing. Oh, yes, her spring is sprung.
Oh, spring is sprung, yes.
The
How
new
I was going to
one.
finish it.
Yeah, I said, so how are you going to finish it? She says, oh, I don't know. Maybe a flat fold, maybe like a little block,
A little block,
you
yeah.
know, with a bow on top. And I said, well, I guess it depends on where you're going to put it. And she went, I don't know where I'm going to put it.
Because I have a lot of course, of my finished stuff in my sewing room. I don't think I could stuff anything else in there. It's
No, it's
pretty
going to have to
darn
come
full.
out of the room, I think.
It's going to have, and you know, my walls are all full. So I've got a lot of
Well,
things.
mind you, I've seen your walls. Now,
Yes.
no offense or anything, they're not full, okay?
I could put them closer together. That's true. That's true.
I
have them spaced apart.
Yeah, you do.
Unlike what you see behind us, mine
This is
are
the way to
probably
do
a
it.
couple of. So yes, you are very true. I could start, you know, stuffing the walls a little fuller.
Yes, you could. And
Yeah.
you could well, you can't do that with this little tiny thing. So obviously it needs to sit on something if you're going to do
That's
that.
true.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to find out about what she did with her own Spring is Sprung.
That's right, and how I'm going to finish it. So yeah.
Loretta likes your thinking. I think
Yeah.
that's about not gardening.
Not gardening. Dirty hand. I know. Yeah.
Aw. Thea, I just Googled you and got your life history. I love reading things about people that have an interesting comment. Do you still do things with music? Actually, I don't have time to do things with music.
Yes.
I used to sing quite a bit. I grew up in a musical household. My dad played the piano and my brother played the guitar, and I always sang. And I sang in choirs for, I don't know, years and years and years.
Yeah.
And got so far as it was a chamber choir with only 12 people in it, and I was one of them. I was really privileged to be able to sing with those people, but that was when my voice was a bit younger. And then you have to have a lot of stamina to do that kind of work, believe it or not. It takes stamina, and I didn't have the energy in the evenings to go to rehearsals anymore. And I thought, okay, I either keep going, which means I have to put in extra time and extra work to stay that strong. But I couldn't do it. So I thought, no, okay, I've had my run, and it was lovely.
Yeah. On to other things.
On to other things. And stitching is a really good substitute.
Yes. How do you hang them?
Oh, like flat folds and things like that?
Or the bell pulls.
Oh, the bell pulls.
They do have
they all have hangers.
Hardware. Yeah. They're just not, the hardware's not on them because it's easier to pack them away.
Yeah, in fact, I think we have like 24 samplers, and I think we might only have 12 hangers.
Because I think we probably had to sell them because we couldn't get the hangers anymore.
Correct, yes. Aw. I think this is really cute. One says she loves the cottages.
Sorry, I'm just
one.
reading Deb's. Social distancing is important, but my friend said I was so short I only needed 3 feet apart.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Richard always tells me that I shouldn't stand up on ladders and things because my feet are so short I'll fall off. That's really bad.
That's really bad. Exactly.
Well, Michelle's got a good idea. Rotate your pieces. Yeah, rotate mine.
That's true, but
exactly.
then you have to find a place where you store them.
That's true.
Yeah.
And, you know, those plastic bins I have in the back in a cupboard, that's good. If you have some room to put those plastic bins.
Exactly, but it's difficult to store framed pieces.
It is kind of, and they're better on your wall.
And they're better on the wall. They're safer on the wall.
They kind of are.
I've tried, because I used to bring some of my models out here for the retreats and that. A couple of them, just in transportation, have a few nicks in them and that, even though I wrapped them and all that kind of stuff. So it's better if they stay on the wall.
Yes, they're very safe there.
They're safe.
Wanda says, what size frame do you put the cottages in? We don't know yet, right? The frame would probably be about 5 by 5 or something. It depends. The cottages are going to be smaller.
They're small. You probably could get away, 5 by 7, but it's not going to fill up the length of it. So.
No, exactly. I have given a lot of stitching away. I do 3D things to put on shelves. I switch things out absolutely seasonally. And Sue says, we have lovely walks by the sea. That's really nice, Sue. I'm really happy for you. We also do. Loretta says, husband is doing the barbecuing. Why I like... okay, gotcha. Are you thinking about another retreat?
We are thinking of another retreat.
We just were thinking about it last week.
We just got rates for 2021. And so, in the next, when I get back, I'll really concentrate on costing and getting it together. Yeah.
I think we're aiming for 2021.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
For sure.
And of course,
as long as travel is opened up, because right now
nobody can get in.
You can't fly in. So.
But what we are going to do, most likely, is we're going to take refundable deposits until a certain date when we're sure that things are starting to open up. So when we might open it up now, but we'll do small refundable deposits so that people can actually be sure of their spot. And then we'll keep them, that refundable deposit will not be spent on anything else.
Yes.
We'll keep it in a special bank account. Yes. Maybe even a piggy bank.
Because we got to wait till we find out if they're going to allow air travel again.
Yeah. So that's what we were thinking of doing. I have a feeling by then there will be air travel. But we have to be sure. That's all. We can't. Yes. We can pre-book the hotel.
Yes.
But everything else has to still be in the air until we know for sure. Yeah. But anyway, we're thinking of it.
We're thinking of it.
Yes. Heather says, my aunt used a closet to store her framed stitching and would change them out with every holiday. Absolutely. It does feel good to bring out something new. And I agree with you. Seasonally is what Donna said. So if it's spring, you bring out your spring stuff. We, of course, have Christmas here year-round, so, we have all the seasons year-round.
And as lovely as that sounds, I'm a lazy person, so moving things is just...
She's not lazy. She works and works and works all the time.
Well,
she's lazy about some things, like moving stuff around.
Moving stuff around. I don't even move my furniture around, so...
It's really nice when you know yourself really well and you're comfortable with who you are.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I know there are people who maybe they are a certain way. Let's say they don't mind dust bunnies, like me. Yes. I could care less if there's dust.
Cobwebs.
No, I don't mind anyway. Yeah. So that's my thing, and I know that. And when people come over, in fact, my friend Norma, it was really funny. One day she said, "Look at those towels. Do you always keep your towels that long?" Because there's like edges are frayed.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't everybody? Anyway, I loved her comment because she couldn't leave those towels like that. She said that was the way she is, right? And she had to have her floors clean, like really clean, but she doesn't care if her garden isn't complete or something. So we're all different that way.
Absolutely.
And I don't know about you, but there's so many demands on our time as women. We have to do what we really like.
Yes.
A lot more of the time of the stuff that we don't like.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I don't know about you, but I asked you about cooking. But I was thinking about what I was cooking this weekend, and I think I'm going to be making what's called paleo bread or seed bread.
Okay.
Yes, and so I'm really looking forward to that smell in the house because it smells so good.
I mean, I'm not a good cook. I can cook, and so I'll probably make some things, but that's
not your focus.
That's not top on my list is to cook.
No, as you can tell. It's top of my list. I really like cooking. Kathy Jones says, there's a brown box with stitching on it. Can you show that, please? Let's see. Where is it? Oh, it's that one. I think it must be that one. That's the top of the Heirloom Family Sampler. We have to be very careful with this box because it kind of goes, what do you call it? It kind of falls apart a little bit at the top. So we'll be very careful. This is called Family Treasures because it is a part of, this actual design is part of the Heirloom Family Sampler. So you can look that up on our website.
Yes.
It's the top tree, and I put Family Treasures, and I think you put this actual chart in the leaflet, right?
It's in the leaflet.
It's at the back.
Yes. So you get the whole long sampler.
Exactly.
And then this is just an additional chart to it.
Thanks for asking. Here, we'll put it right here. Like you say, it's got to be kept very carefully. So it's getting to the end of our stream, It
is. We're, over our usual 45 minutes again.
Oh, so we are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it's always wonderful to be talking to you guys.
Absolutely.
Let's just see if there's... Oh, Deb's got to go too. She's making bread. Triple bread. Okay, good for you. Enjoy your Victoria Day weekend too.
Triple the size. Wow.
I love bread. Anyway, so you're all looking forward to part 3. Now, this is not a big part. In fact, the biggest part is at the bottom, so you won't get that until week 5.
You'll get.
But there's a little bit more, and this is a really cute little part, which has a little kitty in it. And again, you can choose your own colors for your kitty. But I made the kitty a focal point by making it a fairly dark color. So this is going to be the next portion with bluebirds. And you know that the bluebirds are bluebirds of happiness, right? Because that's what happens when you're sitting in your backyard, like you're going to be doing all week.
Yeah.
And that you take some time and stitch when you're at home. So hopefully Stay Home and Stitch Part 3 will be enjoyable for you all. The ones we've seen so far
are fabulous.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you for doing them and sharing them. Those of you who are stitching along with our Stitch Along, be sure to post progress photos. I mean, it's no fun if we can't see every single part that you do, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you, Loretta. So glad you like it. Yeah. Joy, you enjoy your week as well. And those of you who are not getting a holiday this coming week, don't worry. At some point or another, there will be another holiday in your future.
Exactly.
Yep.
And I'm sorry to say I won't be here next Friday. So
usually Lisa comes in. You can really tell she needs a holiday.
I'm going to keep it, stay at home and
take it easy.
Keep it simple.
I think that's very smart. So you will see me next weekend, and maybe I can convince somebody to come and sit here with me. It would be really nice to be able to interview someone else. Like I could interview Richard, or
you could.
If Petra came over, she could be here.
Yes.
Now that would be really fun, but it's not essential travel yet. So.
No, that's right.
Oh well, and maybe Kathleen or Carolyn could come and join us. You never know.
You never know. Yes.
So maybe the postman will come.
Now that is a possibility. So
we have one that talks a lot.
Actually, haven't seen him for a while. Yeah,
that's right. No, he hasn't been around for a while. Thank you so much for taking your time to come and visit too, Patty. Thank you so much, and have a great weekend. As Petra says, it's wonderful that you joined us at the end there, Petra. Take it easy, have your breakfast, and we'll talk to you later. Yeah, Donna, she just arrived I don't know, 10 minutes ago. She said she just woke up, so that's good. Getting a long rest.
Lucky girl.
Exactly. I wish soon, I hope. Exactly. I hope so too, Petra, because we have really been a long time since we visited together.
Absolutely, yes.
Yes, but that will come.
That it will.
So wish you all the best. Have a good holiday.
I shall. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be really hard doing any work today, but, I do have to get some things done before
I know, it's like when you anticipate a holiday, you stop working, right?
Yeah, exactly. The mind is no longer functioning. So I know I really need the vacation because the mind's not working quite like it used to.
Not quite as well.
Yeah.
No. But on the other hand, when you get back, it'll be great.
I'll be refreshed and ready to go.
See?
and ready to go.
Thanks a lot, everybody, for joining us. We really love the fact that you're here. And we'll be thinking about Zoom sometime.
That's
Maybe
right.
I'll get that done next week when you're not here.
When I'm not here.
Yeah.
See you all in a couple of weeks.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone.